Okay, guys, it's the end of the day, week, and month, and quarter, actually. It is Friday, March 29th, and I noticed that we were struggling here against the bottom of the high power zone on the daily chart. So I thought it might be interesting for you guys to see kind of how this works. And how price really is struggling to push above, even though, all cylinders are firing and the market underneath really wants to go higher, but it's really struggling against this level right here, right? You can see that it broke through here. It broke through the top of this little box that I had drawn in, so I can take this out. Sellers are defending, buyers are reluctant to push through this area. So I wanted to point it out and show I'm not taking a position against this level, although oftentimes if it were the middle of the day, and I got a signal, I might be inclined to take a signal against this because it's acting as such strong resistance, right? Right now, I'm not getting any kind of signal at all other than that it wants to go higher. But I wanted to point it out and show you guys, that this is one of the things, that I watch for. And this is how I use the levels, right? It also happens to be struggling against the top of the high power zone on the intraday. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pause this for a second and show you that. Hold on. Okay, so you can see now it's really breaking free here, having struggled quite a bit against that. Here you can see it's pushing up into the high power zone on the daily. It is a minute and a half to the cash close, right? And I don't know exactly what's going to happen here. It's actually pretty interesting to watch. Let's see here. Pushing higher. There's another point of interest up here. Really trying to get going. But 4,000 wanted at 40, and 5,000 wanted at 40. So either they're going to hit it and push it back, which they did. Wow. They hit that a lot, traded right at 40, 3,500 traded at 40. Now it's trying to push back up there, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. And you can see here again, right? It's just trying to maintain the power of the high power zone on the daily, right? Now, remember, these zones are in place. These zones have been in place this entire week, right? And the ones on the daily have been in place since last night, right? So, wow, it's really coming back a bit here. Hold on. Let's see if we can get that back up. And there, look at that, right? Now it pushed out, right? But now they're really starting to hammer it a little bit right as we come into the cash close here. Let's see what it's doing, right? Holding it down. And now it's kind of trying to collapse. That's the 4 o'clock bell. Still doing a little bit of a dance here. Let's see if we can. So the majority of the fighting is done, right? I suspect that we're going to end kind of inside the high power zone here. And that'll be a wrap. Again, never gave me a signal, anything that I would want to participate in, but you can see how far away we are from 40, right? And that's where it was doing a lot of the battle, so to speak. All right. So as always, I hope it's useful. If you have any questions, feel free. Barring that, we'll see you at the next one. Take care.